In NBA 2K24, the dev team has totally revamped shooting in this game, and it seems like it's going to be very hard to be a stretch big in NBA 2K24. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm gonna show y'all what I mean. So as you see right here on 2K23, we were able to get a 6'10", 210-pound build with a 7'8" wingspan, and we were able to get a 82 3 ball on this one. But in NBA 2K24, the same build, 6'10" build, 210 is the weight, and 7'8" wingspan, only gets a 76 3 ball. That's a 6-point difference between the builders for the different games. Now, if we go back into the builder and y'all see me go minimum wingspan, you were able to get a 93 3 ball on a 6'10". But in NBA 2K24, a minimum wingspan would get you an 86 3 ball. There is a 7-point difference between the two builders for the two games. Now, Mike Wang said, for those asking what rating you need to be consistent depends on your skill and shot IQ. Some will be deadly with the 75 3-pointer, while others will go 1 for 10. Try out the build tester or 2KU with different NBA players on Hall of Fame to get an idea for what you need for your build. Now, somebody in the comment section below it said, he literally said this every year, LOL, good players will be able to shoot with the 75 3 ball. Now, I will say, yes, he does seem to say something like this every year. But last year, I was able to shoot with that 3 ball. Usually my sweet spot was like a 76 or a 77, and I can shoot with big man builds, even contested sometimes, not nothing highly contested, but low contested sometimes with that 3-point rating. So it is going to come to skill and shot IQ, but at the same time, we know a lot of people don't have skill and shot IQ, maybe a little bit more shot IQ than skill. But this is where it seems like 2K24 was going when it came to the builder. They wanted to make builds have strengths and weaknesses. So if you see this 6'10" build, if you leave it right where it's at right now, so you can get the 86 3-pointer, because maybe you're not that great of a shooter, so you need a little bit more attributes to your shot. Now look at your defense. You can't really get rebounds like that when if you know this is a power forward build, so he's gonna be playing against most likely bigs in this park, and he's going to be playing against power forward and centers in the rec. So he's not going to be able to get rebounds like that. His block is barely good enough. And I got a video coming about that, about what some of the better attributes that you're going to need. And I got gameplay to show you why, because people are already telling y'all some wrong stuff. And that just like they did in 2K23 that had y'all making 7-8 builds. But his interior defense is still solid, which is crazy to me. I don't understand how you get a 91 interior, you're skinny as hell. But still, he still has to give up something in there so his build won't be a demigod. Now let's go and look at some other sizes and see what it is, and then I'm gonna show y'all a way y'all can probably finesse the system at the perfect height. Now this is Double H's video about a 6'11" build. Shout out, he did a bunch of center builds, so if y'all wanna check that video out, check it out. He made a default build. He didn't make it, but this is the template for a default 6'11" build, 248 pounds, 7'4". Now, to be at this one, which seems like a pretty cool middle ground, you get an 81 3 ball. 81 3 ball. But in NBA 2K23, we were able to get, hold up, let me move myself, an 86 3 ball with a build like this. So there's, like I say, a big difference. They're usually taking it down by about 5 to 6 to even 7 3-point attributes for different height. Now with the 7'1" build, I wasn't able to get the pre-stats because Iggy Mo just went straight up to it. Shout out to Iggy Mo. He actually got some solid builds, giving me some good insight on big man builds. So y'all check him out too. But if you go 7'1", you see his 3-point ball is maxed out. It is a 74 3-point ball. But when you go to NBA 2K23, you get a 78 3 ball. So now it's with the height, it seems like the 3 ball is kind of, that gap between the 3-pointers are kind of like closing. So now this is like a 4-point difference when it comes to a 7'1" build. Now Solo came out here trying to make a 7'3" Victor Wembanyama build. And yes, there's a little bit of editing. He still had to go with the builder, but y'all see he has a 7'8" wingspan. Now his 3-pointer is a 79 overall 3-pointer. But again, if we go to NBA 2K23, we are able to get a 83 3-pointer. So that's a 4-point difference. So like I say, it seems like depending on where you're at, the higher, the taller you get, there's less of a gap when it comes to 3-point and shooting in general. But now let's get to where I think would be like around the perfect size for a popper build to where, or a stretch big for my people who don't understand what I mean by popper, outside shooting centers, all of that. People who can shoot and play defense on the inside as a big man. I'm gonna show y'all what I feel like is the perfect height, and we're gonna break it down. Now this is Double H's build right here. He made a 7-foot build right here. Now he actually made this build as an inside big, but I'm looking at the stats. So at a 7'5" wingspan, you get an 83-pointer, but at 250 pounds, you still get your 99 offensive and defensive rebound. You get a 98 interior defense, you get a 99 block. Now, this is where I feel like you will be able to finesse more when it comes to up your shot and your rebounds and stuff. Because we want to have, if we're going to lower wingspan, we want to have a higher rebound, at least get gold anchor. At least get gold anchor and at least get gold rebound chaser and stuff like that. We're still going to be tall. We're still going to have somewhat of a long wingspan. It just won't be max wingspan if you need to. And then we can play with the weight to keep our rebound high. So if we are going to have a 99 offensive and defensive rebound, we can lower the weight a little bit in order to find where we can upgrade our speed and make our build faster. So now we don't have a slow big man. We can move, we can pop, maybe we can get our acceleration up, and we can be good. Now still, one of the biggest factors when it comes to these type of builds is what is our strength to speed ratio. We still don't quite know how important strength is going to be. We know we definitely need strength as a big man build, but we're not really sure if we need to have a 99 strength, or can we get away with a 92 strength. Now you see he's adjusting it, but he's adjusting that, like I say, he's making the build bigger and it's making it slower, but we'll be able to go and maybe make it a little bit lighter and see if we can get it. If we decide we're not going to go Hall of Fame rebound chaser, then we can lower the weight and then get it to gold rebound chaser. And then now we got more attribute points to put towards our speed, put towards our defense, put towards our finishing to make this build, even passing, because passing, depending on what mode you're playing, if you were to rec, I'm seeing people want to have more of 86 pass. If you're not, I see people going more with a 60 or 75 pass accuracy. So it depends on what game mode you're playing, man. Now, what I do know is that they made it extremely difficult to have shooting and playmaking and finishing, especially for the builds that are like the tall ISO builds like Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, if you want to give him a little bit more 3-ball. Anyway, if you want to know more about those type of builds, man, check out this video, man, right here.